Good morning and welcome to our webinar. This is Sue Lawton and we have,
I'm Deb Weyland.
hey Deb, I'm glad you
How
are
are you?
here.
Yes,
We are
happy to be.
we are the creators of the Personal Peaceful Growth Calendar. The new thing people are talking about because so many ordered and they got them. And I have to tell you, we have heard some very cute comments. Number one, people are surprised there's 52 weeks in a year because there's 52 weeks. One lady wrote, and she goes, "Oh, there's 52 different weeks here." I went, "Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's undated, which means you can start your week whenever you want. You can start your month whenever you want. No pressure." And tell them some of the other comments we heard over the weekend. Remember, John was reading stuff?
Yeah, he was, and but they were surprised at the quantity. They were surprised at the amount of information. They were making comments about the lovely colors of the pages, which of course just kind of gives you a very nice feeling when you look at it. And so many people wrote about how excited they were. Some of our listeners right now um, commented they just couldn't wait to get started with this. So I'm really happy that we're able to bring this to everyone today.
Yes, and we'll be doing weekly webinars now through Thanksgiving. And the reason we're going to keep doing these weekly is because people are going to start them at different times. And we will have these webinars archived on the Personal Peaceful Growth Calendar Facebook page. By
Hmm.
saying that three times.
I know.
Okay. And we're going
I
to,
think the PPGC is maybe easier. I don't know.
yeah, PPG. I'm going to the
Yep.
PPG calendar event. Okay.
Hmm.
We are going to have what we call Hug Fest events in Salt Lake City. Deb and I are going to post a schedule and we're going to tell you where we're going to be. And it's going to be next week all over the place. And we're going to invite you to come and get a hug because we want you to see our new stuff and get to see it up close and personal. And we're going to have a thing for you to sign so you can be part of Hug Fest 2016.
Yay!
And as always, we start with the music theme for the week.
Hmm. Well, just the comment that you have here from Milton John. I mean, first of all, it's music does have healing power. I think people are just beginning to realize it, people in our circles, and has the ability to take people out of themselves for a few hours. And it's so true. Like when you go out and about and you watch people, they become so uninhibited, they're just free. Like when we attended the dance thing in Utah last year.
Yes, Aroma Dance with Tamara.
Mhm. Yep, and it just allows people to express themselves in such a fantastic way.
Now, see, that would get me going in the morning.
Yeah, it just gets you swaying right away, right?
It does, and it lifts
Yeah.
your mind, it lifts your heart. You can feel it while it's going on.
Hmm.
Each one of the pages Deb and I created together has many features we wanted you to see because when you're explaining this to your friends, and we've already had people telling us they're having calendar parties and they're having weekly events about sharing oils because they feel it's so beneficial to give people back their power. Who was telling us they were using post-its because they didn't want to draw on the pages?
Yeah. Hey, whatever works. If that's what you want to do, that's great.
But it's a beautiful spiral bound piece that you can either hang or lay flat on your desk. And one of the reasons I love it is because you can start anytime you want. You'll notice that Sunday and Saturday are free for you to develop your own affirmations. And we're going to review Vision Board. And where else can they find the directions for Vision Board, Deb?
Right. We have now posted the complete directions for the vision board on our Personal Peaceful Growth Calendar Facebook page. So it's there for you to go and look at your leisure.
Yes. And when you want to, because everybody has wonderful creativity, your mind works at such a rapid rate. You think of so many good things you could spend your time doing, but sometimes you get lost in thinking, and it's hard to settle down and sort out a goal for the week, a goal for the day. And our experience has been if you break it down and you organize it, you're more likely to apply oils, you're more likely to follow up with yourself. And at the end of the day or the week, you could say, wow, look what I accomplished.
Mm-hmm. And someone commented that they took the oil suggestions and they made a roller bottle blend for it so they would have it for the whole week. So it made it very simple for them to apply it throughout the days. So I thought that was a really neat idea too.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because all these things work very well together. And
Hmm.
we love your ollie oil. He's left.
Yes.
And he
Yep.
always she's making suggestions for.
Yeah, for how to use one of the oils in our week. For the kids, we're just keeping it to a single oil so they become comfortable with using that oil and knowing how to use it, along with their affirmation and giving them another purpose for that oil. So they're getting a little bit of an education as well. Sorry, gang, it's the teacher in me. I can't help myself.
No, but we so appreciate it. I mean, since you've started helping me with my meetings and my webinars, I'm much more organized. And I do keep it simpler. You have many gifts to share with us, and I'm very grateful.
As do you. Thank you.
I
Okay.
really, the affirmations to me help me. That's why I'm so big on telling people, well, what's your intention? What did you declare as you want to accomplish today or this week?
Hmm.
I'm really big at collecting things in my junk drawers. So every quarter now, I clean, sort, and discard things I don't need anymore that are in my junk drawers in the kitchen. Deb, do you have any junk drawers?
Um, Actually, not in my kitchen. No, I don't.
Oh, where do you keep your junk?
Um, well, you know me, I'm a little fastidious, so I have a drawer in my office that's full of junk, but it's away out of sight and nobody can find it but me.
And you keep special junk in there, like
I
seasonal
keep
junk,
special
or
junk. Yes, I do.
oh,
And I do
good.
go through that on a regular basis as well. But it's like, you get something and it's like this is really great and but you don't have a home for it.
Yes,
It goes in my junk drawer.
great.
Yeah.
But the intentions are for every day.
Oh, absolutely.
I am able to work on these changes easily. The reason you say it, it's so you line up your energy and the universe will support you. When you make clear statements of intent, the universe literally rushes to help you. When you're in the choosing part or the reviewing, or I have so many good things I want to do, the universe says, I'm ready, let me know. Okay,
Hmm.
you got to do something. Okay, declare.
Yep.
And there's
Put
our
in a
friend
little
Ollie.
olive oil. Yes. He looks very studious, doesn't he?
Yes, he's very cute. Okay, We're back to the vision board. This was last week's, and we used Ode to Joy. We used lavender, cypress, and lemon. I am kind to myself when attempting new things. This is really important, especially for people getting involved in multi-level marketing business. If you're already organized, if your daily life is already organized, that's great. But you have to be willing to do new things because multi-level marketing automatically draws you into circumstances you may never have had the challenge before. And you learn how
Right.
to be a leader and you learn how to negotiate with people who have different experiences, or you bring their talents to complement yours. We're talking about our vision board.
Yes, being free spirited, being happy.
Life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are to your comfort zone. Like, it would be easy for me at this point in my life to just stay home and create things for other people and mail them out. I'm good with that.
Hmm.
But I was felt called to do this calendar. So we are busy working on it with people like right here and now, webinars. And then Deb
Hmm.
and I are going to travel to different cities and we will publish those cities after convention because we don't want to conflict with corporate tours or leadership or anything like that.
Right. Remember when you're doing your vision board, your goal setting, you want to remember the acronym SMARTER. And that means that your goals need to be very specific. They have to be measurable. You have to be able to determine if you've met your goal. They have to be attainable. All right. So some of us have really big dreams and wants and wishes, but when we put them on our vision board, they have to be something that are really within our reach, relevant for the here and now, timely, and we will evaluate them and reevaluate them. On it, you can do that. Look at them daily. You can add to it. You can do it weekly, and make changes to your vision board as you see fit. So remember, smarter.
Right. That's key because it's really important that you choose goals that you're in control of all the elements.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has to be measurable. Like, if I would say I want to eliminate 10 pounds in 2 weeks, I can measure that. I have a starting and I have a measuring ability. And that could be reasonable if I'm willing to exercise every day. Is it attainable? If I said I wanted to eliminate 50 pounds in a month, we know that's not reasonable.
Right.
Get the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Don't set goals for other people, set goals for you.
Right, because we can't change the other people. We can only change how we react to them. And as you said, part of the process of doing a vision board and our goals is to reevaluate it. Make sure that you have flexible dates. Don't be set in stone. Like, so maybe if you don't lose the 10 pounds in 2 weeks, maybe it's going to be 3, and that's okay. You need to be aware of the progress that you're making in your goals. Are you moving forward in them? Okay, or are you just kind of focused on one and not all that you put on your vision board? Right? It's a global thing. It's not just one thing. We have a lot of areas where we're going to, try to achieve.
And you're going to create new goals as you go along that are more practical and flexible to your whole picture. You're going to review weekly or each time you add a new photo, like we're going to show you a board here in a second. That as you achieve a goal, like you wanted to build the deck on and you've just finished painting the deck, so now you're going to put something else on your board. And you get to celebrate with tangible rewards. I'm very big on after you complete a goal, you should have a measurable reward. And whether that's a card party with friends or it's going to the concert in the park, whatever it is, it should be something that you really appreciate.
Okay, now Sue, it's not Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, darn. I had to give up Ben and Jerry's.
Yes.
Get a poster board or a composition book. Make a circle in the center. You are the center. Put a photo or your name. Describe your state of perfect love. Writing it out. the peaceful me, the well-loved me, the successful me, or the happy me. Those are ideas for you because you're going to be looking at this every day. Our thoughts and feelings have an electromagnetic reality. Manifest wisely. So if you're thinking, I'm going to eliminate 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and then you go to the bakery and you buy just one more apple pie and one more raspberry tart, you're not really supporting what you said you wanted. So when you're eliminating weight, the things to focus on are healthy other hobbies or habits, right, Deb?
Right, exactly. And if your goal is to finish getting your deck built, and you say that you want it done in 3 days, and there's a prediction of rain in the forecast, you know that that's not going to happen. So that's why we're saying you have to be flexible in what you write down.
Right. Here you are.
Yes, hi, May.
See, here's the guys looking at the plans for the big deck. Here's
Love it.
classes in the computer world, whatever your goals are,
Mm-hmm.
going to botanical gardens or growing your own. And you arrange them in a circle of what you plan to achieve. And there's no limit to what you can put on here. Just each picture should be representing a specific intention. I intend to go to Amsterdam next year and enjoy the tour.
Mm-hmm. And it's circular because it's never ending. It's an evolving process. And as Sue said, you can add to it if you change your mind about a picture. If something happened and financially that deck isn't in your future, put something else over it, change it. It's okay. This is not set in stone. This is a work in progress.
Yeah, and like things like every year John puts on our vision board because we do one together as a couple, pictures of Ireland and pretty green stuff. And every year I cover it up with something else. We haven't made it to Ireland yet, but we know we will. You know,
Mm-hmm.
one year it got changed to Alaska, another year it got changed to Costa Rica. I mean, things happen along the way, but the fact that
Mm-hmm.
you're visualizing, you will be traveling, you will be having fun, you'll be meeting new amazing people. All of that happens. When it comes to your business, you can put 30 little circles up in the right hand corner. The right hand side is practicality. Okay, 30 little circles are smiley faces of people you're going to sponsor into your organization. You're going to draw these people in by throwing fun parties. You're going to share things in a magical way that people are going to want to be part of your organization. And then as
Mm-hmm.
those little faces fill in, you can color them in. You can have happy yellow faces, happy green faces, happy pink faces. It doesn't matter. The people will come.
And remember, the goals that you have, these are short-term goals. And again, like on our little cork board there, we have like sponsor 3 new people. So that might be your goal for the week, that you're going to go out and you want to find 3 new people to share your love of oils. All right, but they're short term. You're going to add additional photos or words to reflect your immediate needs. So those of you that are with us, if you're actually working on this while we're talking to you today, you know, put your pictures around that you cut out and glue them around your board. And you can they're no priority order. But some things that you might want to include, economics, your physical health, your family, things with your home. You might want to do more intuitive things, have your business, your career, spiritual, whatever avenue. Some of you are very creative. You might want to have a project that you want to finish. You're going to put it on your vision board. Okay? Now, remember, the short-term goals are reflecting your long-term desires. So if you want to do that trip in Amsterdam, your short-term goal would be to start maybe putting money aside so that you can afford that trip in the future. All right? So they're all going to relate to each other.
Right. And the idea is that when you intend something, You're going to focus on the vision board. You're going to see it every day. And things that previously distracted your brain or caused a lethargy or lack of action, you'll find that you have less resistance to your own good things. The visual presentation is amazing. We have our vision board where we see it every day. We keep it in the
Mm-hmm.
bedroom. We keep it on the back of the bathroom door. Every day you see your vision board. Every day you work to it. And what's a great example, if you have kids, they love watching you achieve your goals. And you can find
Absolutely.
pictures everywhere, magazines, brochures. You could take your own with all these amazing phone things.
Oh, I know, right?
Yes. And remember, you can put on there virtues you want to see in yourself. When
Mm-hmm.
you state it, the circumstances will arise so that you can recognize your virtue. The universe
Mm-hmm.
is ever present and ready to support you. This is what Deb just covered about keep updating it. These are signs the DNA has been activated. You constantly experience synchros You to
Synchronicities.
manifest your desires with ease. Your eating habits change. Your dreams become more prophetic and less fearful. You sense a thinning of dimensions. You experience glitches in time or time loops. You experience unusual energy shifts. You hear high pitched frequencies. You feel a desire to go home, wherever that may be. You begin to experience new metaphysical abilities, like your awareness of other people's feelings. Your ability to read a room is suddenly very apparent to you. Your ability to oversee an entire project rather than just a simple detail. When you declare intentions, when you start achieving goals, things line up in very interesting ways and more gifts come spilling out. Is that a fair way to put it, Deb?
Yeah, and that's like the one thing when you do this, even though you're doing specific goals, you're going to experience a better awareness about yourself and your connection with people that should be in your lives. And you're going to feel differently about those that may be a little bit more negative and you want to distance them in your life. You're going to see that you feel better when you have like-minded people around you. And the change is just it just happens. It really does. And uh, as you become, just be aware of it. Be aware of the changes in you and the way that you approach things and just the way you feel. It's absolutely amazing.
Yep. And remember, you are what you listen to. Okay. So
Hmm.
if you listen to somebody who's negative and whiny, if you listen to somebody who loves chaos, you're going to be affected by that vibration. If you're by
Hmm.
yourself, if you choose to listen to harmonious music, if you choose to read virtues, if you choose to watch Happy Feet or other good movies that are fun, you get lighter and you draw to you similar people.
It's so true. This is so true also. You do not manifest what you want, you
Right?
manifest what you believe.
Yep.
And sometimes our own thoughts, we're very negative to ourselves and we're very self-critical. And that was one of the other reasons why, having a calendar that has all this positivity in it is so important because it makes you realize that you are worthwhile, that you do have your own gifts and talents, and you're going to find them as you go through this process with us. And you're going to believe in yourself in such a different way.
And it really is okay to write right on the pages. We gave you lots of room, and you
Hmm.
will be amazed in a couple of weeks of usage when you go back and look at what things have changed for you.
Stop thinking too much. It's all right not to know the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. And I personally am one that has experienced this. I always think I'm a planner. I try to make sure everything's going to be perfect. And I used to get really frustrated when the answer wouldn't come to me now, but it does come to you in a way that you do not expect it, and actually in a way that it will work out better for you. And you just have to be willing to be open to it and accept that we can't control everything. Surprises are fun sometimes.
Right. Don't ask yourself what is possible. Ask yourself what will make your heart sing, and hold that image. See that picture. See the windmills in Amsterdam. Because if you
Mhm.
focus on that, you're moving forward. Thinking about
Mhm.
yesterday and judging is only holding you down. It's not helping you find your happiness. This is about perspective. A child on a farm sees a plane fly overhead and dreams of faraway places. A traveler on the plane sees the farmhouse and dreams of home.
Mhm.
Depends on what side of the bridge you're standing on, right?
That's true. Another take on the is the glass half empty or half full, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you.
I love it.
Yes. Now, please remember these calendars are readily available right now through Essential Oil Gear and
Yes.
very soon through Aroma Tools and our friend Jarrett. So we will see you next week in Salt Lake City. Please check the calendar page for the posting of how to do your vision board.
And have fun with it. Don't see it as a chore. It's really a fun exercise and fun activity. And you get to be a kid again. You get to cut and paste and glue and use markers and whatever you want to do. It really is a fun activity, and it's ever changing. So just enjoy it and have fun.
And play your music, play your music, play your music.
Right. All those music samples so far, they're all available on YouTube, and they're by different people, different versions, different orchestras did today's thing. So, but do it. I mean, because you could see just a little bit that we played it. I was already sitting here, I'm swaying in my seat. It just helps you play it while you're doing your vision board. You'll be surprised at what you come up with.
And thank you for joining us early on Wednesday morning. Everybody have a happy Wednesday.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great time.